Hey guys, how's it going? It's Rev, and a few days ago I uploaded a post to my community tab on YouTube where I asked you guys to ask me some questions, anything you were curious about on my Seraph or Iron Lineage or anything about me or my channel. And I told you guys to leave a comment there and I'll answer a few of them in the video. This is that video where I'm going to be answering those questions.
I said, oh, I know I'll die young, so I came to break the rules. Loaded my gun, so don't play me like a fool. They ruined my fun, yeah, the world's so cruel. The world's so cruel. Yeah, cause even when I'm old, I feel so down. It's too late to turn back.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Rev, and I've been trying to record this Q&A video for like several hours now. As soon as I started the video, I got a notification that's telling you how my night's going. Anyways, I'm deciding just fuck it. I'm going to be uploading this however it goes. So basically, this is the Q&A for the community tab post I did earlier. I'm going to be answering questions. By the way, there are so many Seraph questions that are in the community tab that I'm just going to make Seraph an entire video of its own. I'm just going to make a video telling you everything you need to know about Seraph. So that's going to be a separate video where I talk about everything that has to do with Seraph and everything that has to do with that. For this video, I'm going to be talking about my channel, Iron Lineage, and also, by the way, I do know I hit 10K. I want to do like a video about it. I'm going to be doing a video probably like describing like how I got my name and whatever, but that is for the future. Right now, we're just doing this silly little Q&A that I've had ready to go for a while now, or not ready to go, but I should have been doing for a while now. I have been busy uploading all these uncuts because they take like 12 hours to render. It's ridiculous. So yeah, let's go ahead and go straight to the YouTube Q&A section. It's been a while since I've done like a video with a face cam, so a lot of you who haven't seen my face before, this is it. This is what I look like. I'm kind of a mess right now, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so the first question on here, this is the most liked one that we have, is do you enjoy Iron Lineage, or is it purely fan service at this point? The Seraph idea is quite interesting. Okay, so the reasoning for this most recent Iron Lineage, by the way, a lot of people have been saying that like I'm doing the Iron Lineage and the uncuts for money, which is just not true because the Iron Lineage I just released was completely demonetized. I made no money off of that whatsoever. And also, the 2 of the uncuts are demonetized as well. Only 2 of the uncuts aren't demonetized. By the way, the first uncut, the second uncut, if you haven't watched that, watch that all the way through. No ad blocker. Watch all the ads. Click on all the ads because money's great. But I'm not doing it for money. That's why half the videos are demonetized and only 2 of them I'm actually receiving anything from, as little as that is. So, yeah, it's not for money. Second of all, it wasn't really planned. It wasn't even intended to be the final Iron Lineage. It was the last Iron Lineage. That it just kind of happened. I woke up one day. I was in the shower, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood. I kind of want to make a video. I kind of want to make an Iron Lineage, you know, and whatever. So I sat down after I got out of the shower, got on Rogue, played Rogue for like half the day, finished Rogue, finished recording it, got D-Sage in that day. It's the first time I had played Rogue in like many months, so the gameplay was not that good. Like, it wasn't the smoothest solo progression I've ever done, but it is what it is. Did I enjoy doing it? Yeah, it was kind of fun. I mean, I don't really enjoy the game as much as I used to at all. It is kind of fan service because I know a lot of you guys wanted to get an Iron Lineage. Also, Thanksgiving was when I uploaded, and that was not unintentional. But yeah, I uploaded on Thanksgiving because, you know, Thanksgiving. Giving thanks to the fans. Giving thanks to, or not the fans. That sounds so weird to say. Giving thanks to all of you guys for, you know, being here and watching my videos and all the support and whatnot. I really do appreciate it, so I want to make an Iron Lineage for you guys. And then another question we actually have here is, will you be doing all the Iron Lineages again, but as a Seraph? I think that'd be fun to watch, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So it's very, very unlikely that I'm going to be doing any, or like all the Iron Lineages. The only Iron Lineages I was still thinking about doing just for fun was like maybe like Abyss Walker or something, but I wouldn't count on it, guys. I would have to be in the mood again, basically, is what would have to happen. And so if I'm ever in the mood again, then it might happen. If I'm not, I'm not. A lot of these questions you guys are asking here have to do with Seraph, and like I said, that's going to be in a separate video. I'm not really going to be talking about Seraph as much in this video as much as I will be in another video where I describe everything that Seraph has, and they're all, all that jazz. So questions like this, all that, and like this, this. Oh no, not that. You get the point. How many times do I have to restart to get my ultra class? Well, in this most recent one, I only had to do one attempt. It wasn't really that hard. It was it was an orderly Iron Lineage. I think most actual slow progressions aren't hard. It only takes me 2, maybe 3 attempts to get any class done for the most part, excluding Kai. But yeah, it's really not that bad. Now, a lot of people are wanting me to do some ganking on the Seraph, but that's really just not going to happen. I already did Perish, which is probably going to be my only ganking video. I don't really enjoy making the gank videos. If I ever did ganking, it'd be on stream, but yeah, I probably won't be doing a solo ganking video with anything. Okay, now here, DevSheep is asking a pretty interesting question, actually, that is kind of interesting to me, at least. What's going on with you and your channel, any Rogue related content, and with the majority of your fan base being the Rogue community, I assume, how has branching out affected your channel? So I know a lot of you guys don't really watch my Twitch or watch any of my other content besides Rogue content, which, it sucks, but you're here for what you're here for, and that's fine. I'm fine with other people being here for Rogue content, but Rogue's not going to last forever, D-Block was not going to last forever. And after that, I'm probably going to be going on to many more different kinds of games. My YouTube channel will still be here, and I'll still be making videos. So if you guys want to stay for that, that'd be sick. So Real Ones will stay for that. Real Ones will stay for my personality, quote-unquote personality, and anything else. So hopefully I still have an audience after that. But until then, I'm making videos on what I want to be making videos on. Now, a lot of people are asking me about this Oni Iron Lineage. I don't remember promising an Oni Iron Lineage, but if I did hypothetically promise an Oni Iron Lineage, then people who watch my Twitch streams know that I streamed it, and I did solo Oni. I think I soloed it twice on stream live. So anybody that watched my Twitch is out in the description below. While I was playing Rogue, I play lots of games on my Twitch. It's definitely not just Rogue or Roblox. Definitely not Roblox. I actually only have Roblox on YouTube, really. I don't really do much Roblox on Twitch. And I'm probably not going to be on Roblox much longer because it's really just not as enjoyable for me as it was maybe a year or 2 years ago. So, yeah. Now, people are wondering when I play Rogue. This is a common question that I get a lot. If people are just wondering, like, when I play Rogue, if I still play Rogue, am I active? They thought I quit. All sorts of things. I don't play Rogue as anywhere close to as much as I used to. Rogue is kind of, it's like, why would you play a game that you've already done everything you can do in, right? So I think I've done the majority of things you can do in Rogue. I hit rank 5 I have rank 5 on the leaderboards, which is, satisfactory for me. I don't really need to hit rank 1. I got like all the classes except for a few, which I never bother with getting. But I occasionally come back to Rogue, but only to interact with the community or record a video or something. I don't really ever play Rogue unless like I have a friend that really wants me to play or something. But like I don't really play Rogue in my own free time. It's a game that I liked. It's a game that I think is still decent. It is what it is. I don't really play it that much anymore though. What was your favorite Iron Lineage to do? My favorite Iron Lineage was probably the Dark Sigil as well. Did you like the second Wraith Knight one? I liked all of the Wraith Knight ones because I played. It was a character. As a character I developed, and that was back when I still included a lot of lore in my videos. And so going between Elodin and then Scar and then Valifor, and they had all this lore and whatever. And Valifor made it all the way to Uber Dark Sigil. That's probably the coolest one for me. That was probably my favorite Iron Lineage to record and do. Have I gotten mad or just pure tired of doing any Iron Lineage because of deaths or in progression or any other reason? No. The only reason I don't do an Iron Lineage is just because I don't enjoy playing the game that much. It's never because of deaths or because of being hard. In fact, I enjoy challenges. I like playing games in a harder way than they're intended to be played, or just, I like playing difficult games, playing hard games. What has motivated me in becoming what I am? That's kind of a strange question to ask because I'm not really entirely sure what you mean by what I am. What motivated me to start making videos in the first place? I've been making videos for a long time on YouTube, which I'll talk about in my 10K sub video. I've been making videos for a long time. And they weren't successful. They weren't even good videos. They weren't probably gonna go anywhere. They were Call of Duty videos, etc., or Terraria videos and whatnot when I was younger. I've always wanted to make videos. I've always been inspired by people I see on YouTube, and so when it came to Rogue Lineage, I was like, hey, I'll just upload another video. You know, I didn't expect to gain as much traction as I did. I guess I kind of knew, or I didn't know, but I thought I might because of how good I thought the videos were. And then it turned out that a lot of people liked the videos and started subscribing and stuff, and it's kind of been evolving from there. I don't really know where I'm going, but, you know, yeah, it's just a motivation of enjoying making and spreading content. I enjoy making things that I'm proud of in videos, which is why I don't upload as much as I would like to, is just because I don't make, sometimes like I'll make a video and I just won't be proud of it, or I won't like that being up on my channel and whatnot, which is not like the best mindset, but just the way I am. You mentioned soloing Sigil in your Seraph Progression Uncut Part 1, but decided to go D-Sage. If you plan on quitting Iron Lineage, I feel like ending it on Sigil would be perfect since it all started with the counterpart Dark Sigil Knight. Now see, this is where a lot of problems came up with when I was deciding which Iron Lineage, or what I want to do for the last Iron Lineage, you know, because it's like a big deal. And I'm not saying this is the last one. I'm not saying this is. It could be. It might not be. But what I am saying is, no matter what I did, I feel like there are people with differing opinions. So I spawned with the Spider Cloak. So if I didn't go D-Sage, everybody would have been, dude, what are you doing? The perfect class to go is D-Sage because you have a Spider Cloak. People would have been mad about that. If I went something else, and then I didn't go Sigil, so people are going to be obviously saying stuff like, hey man, you know, Sigil would have been the perfect class, the perfect counterpart to Dark Sigil Knight, you know, whatever. It's great. It was a good idea for Iron Lineage, final Iron Lineage. You could have gone solo Solons, whatever. That's true as well. And then the third one that I predicted that I think a lot of people would be asking for is Abyss Walker. And that's because Abyss Walker, Seraph, you know, Tomeless Abyss Walker, ooh, poggers. That's it. And so I didn't go Abyss Walker, so now everybody's like, go Abyss Walker, you know. So that was a big conundrum with like what I wanted to go as my final Iron Lineage, but I ended up going D-Sage. So yeah, if I do go another one, then I will, but you know, this is possibly the last Iron Lineage. Can you use an Azale for the Iron Lineage challenge? I actually did use an Azale for an Iron Lineage. I did solo Sigil Knight, and this was about a year ago, last October. I soloed all of Sigil Knight, and I think also Uber Sigil Knight on my Azale, and I just didn't think it'd be good content. I didn't think it would be good to post it to YouTube because like you're just gating around, and that's why I didn't want to post Seraph Iron Lineage either. Everybody's like, we want Seraph Iron Lineage. This is also a conundrum that I want to talk about for a second, is that I didn't want to post the Azale Iron Lineage because it would be too easy. It'd just be me snap gating around, getting all the progression, whatever. It is what it was, and that's what it was. I just snap gated around, and I got the class. I also got all the Halloween event stuff as well on that character, fully solo. So that was cool. And then I didn't want to do any Seraph progressions because it's too easy. But a lot of people liked it, so that's cool. No, not too easy, but it's easy, and it is what it is. Like, it was easy. And then the thing about it though is that I post it, and then now everybody's telling me that it was too easy and that like I'm a terrible solo progressor or all this shit is because I posted a progression with the class that everybody wanted to see, or with a race that everybody wanted to see, and then everybody's complaining that it was too easy, and I progressed with the Seraph, which is literally the best solo progression race like in the game right now. So yeah. I don't know. It's just like there's nothing I could have done. I soloed Faceless with Madrasian, one of the worst races in the game. I soloed Dark Sigil with Haselden, with everybody thought was terrible. All sorts of stuff, and then yeah. So I don't know. It is what it is. Everybody's saying Yeah, I guess I just can't please everybody. Okay, so this question right here is, does having Seraph make you play the game more, or do you play it the same amount as before? And this is kind of an interesting question because everybody just assumes that as soon as I got Seraph, I did nothing with it, and that like I just let it sit there and just stopped playing forever just because I didn't upload to YouTube. But as soon as I got Seraph, there was definitely a temporary time where I played a lot. I got like 3 or 4 different Ubers. I got lots of Ultra classes with Seraph, and that's exactly it. I literally did a lot with Seraph. I did a lot of ganking. That's where the Fair Frozen Dragon Slayer came from in my Parish video. Still don't know how so little people know about that, but like I said, like I didn't just throw it away. I did play on the Seraph quite a bit before I stopped playing. After I was done with the Seraph, then I was done with the game. That's basically how it happened. And like I said, I still play it time to time, but you know, I don't play it that much anymore. How will I do my channel in Deep Woken? It's alright if you can't answer, just wondering. So I'm allowed to answer basically. My channel in Deep Woken, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it. In fact, everybody's already releasing their videos, and it's just like a PvP showcase or something. But I think I'm really just gonna focus more on the PvP aspect actually in Deep Woken because it's what I'm good at. Everybody in Deep Woken is like doing these magic builds and whatever. I've never really been a fan of the magic in Deep Woken, to be honest. I don't think I ever will be. Well, it depends on what comes out, but I've more been just like the base combat. I'm a huge fan of the base combat in Deep Woken, so maybe I'll make a lot of content based on the combat. I might do solo progression. Who knows? I don't know how much content I have in me for Deep Woken, but I will be making some Deep Woken content. So there's that. Alright, Agamatsu's asking, would you consider doing Iron Lineage for other games, as in doing tough challenges for other games on your channel? Example, no-hit run on Demon Souls. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I can't say it enough. Yes, I love doing hard challenges. I love it. Like I love great games and hard challenges. I like playing the games wrong. I like playing them with extra challenges on top. So that's actually something that I wish I brought up earlier when I was talking about the future of my channel after Beyond Roblox. I'm probably going to keep on doing just hard challenges for games because that's what I enjoy doing. So if you guys want to see hard challenges and you like me as a human being, I want to continue doing YouTube and I want to be doing hard challenges on things like Demon Souls and whatever. So yeah, absolutely, Agamatsu. I will be doing Iron Lineages for other games, doing tough games on my channel. That's something that I've always liked doing. That's something I've always liked, challenging myself in video games. So absolutely, yes, I will be doing that. I want to know any tips you have for Iron Lineaging because I want to attempt it, but I keep dying as a freshie. Okay, this is another thing that I've decided I think I might make into a video on its own. A lot of people are asking, like, how do you not get ganked? How do you do all this? How do you do all that? How do you do Iron Lineage? How do you solo progress? Because I can't do it. And I will make a video. I'll make a video. It won't be a complete ultimate guide and thorough guide to how to solo progress, but it'll be at least a couple of tips or the best tips I can come up with for solo progressing. And if that's not enough, you can literally see exactly how I do it inside of my uncut videos. So go watch uncuts 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see exactly how I progress. The only thing you'll be missing is gate, unless you're in a Zale. If you're in a Zale, you have everything you need to solo progress just as easily as I do. And so yeah, even if you're not in a Zale though, everything I do to survive, everything I do to progress is in those uncuts. But I will be releasing a tips and tricks or something for solo progressors in Rogue Lineage before I stop making Rogue content. Rev, did you get Sarah from helping the community and game out by videos or Iron Lineage or etc.? So this is something that there's actually been a lot of confusion on throughout me getting Seraph, and a lot of people are thinking that you get Seraph for completing all of the Iron Lineages or whatever, but no, that's just not true. Nobody else will get Seraph. Well, that's not true. It's possible for other people to get Seraph. I'd say it's possible, but it's probably very difficult for Rogue Lineage. You should probably keep your eyes towards Deep Woken and work on getting something in Deepwoken rather than trying to get something in Rogue right now. The way I got Seraph, I'll explain to you guys the story, how I got Seraph. I was making Iron Lineages, and then one day Reguzer Rag commented on one of my videos and said, "Hey, it's Rag here. Really like the videos. I really like what you're doing. I like the lore. I like the solo progressing," because I was one of the first people to be doing it, and he just liked the videos and whatever. He liked how I made them, all that, and so he liked my videos. And then he, at one point in the Rogue Lineage Player General Discord, he pinged me and said, "Hey, if you solo all of the Iron Lineages, then I'll give you Seraph." And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so eventually, I do a lot of them. I did a lot of them. I didn't actually record all of them. I just grinded through them to try to get Seraph as quickly. There was a point, as quickly as possible. There was a point where I was like ignoring everything in my life and doing nothing but solo progressing classes. And I didn't have time to edit the videos or anything because I was just solo progressing classes. And there was a few that I was missing, and I was in a call with Rag, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, I did this, like everything except for like Necromancer and Bard and whatnot." And he said, and whatever. So he said, "You know what? You can have it. That's good enough for me. You made an impact on the community, or solo progressing, letting all the people who don't have friends solo progress, and all of the quote-unquote impacts I've made on the community," which I think there was a pretty big impact I made on the community, because back when I did my first Iron Lineage, there was nobody really solo progressing. It was all people were boosted. People were saying it's impossible. Literally, people thought it was impossible to solo progress back when I started, and I think I changed that opinion a lot, and I made a lot of solo progressors come to fruition. And I think that's great. I think it's amazing. And that goes back to the original thing that Rag said, that influencers on the community who make a difference in the community, etc., so on and so forth, will get Seraph. And so that's the reason why I got it, I think. If that's not what it is, then Rag can let you know. But that's basically my analysis on how I got Seraph. And yeah. And you probably won't be able to get it. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, or like, you know what I mean. But I'm the only one that has it so far, and it's kind of unlikely that somebody else will also get it. How am I feeling today? I am feeling tired and sad. I don't know. I'm always kind of like down low. You know what I mean? Not to sound like weird or anything, but that's the truth. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine today. Thanks for asking. Will you make Iron Lineage videos, but this time can you do it in Kai? The reason I'm asking you this is because some people have lost motivation to go and progress in Kai, and you were the one who motivated so many people to progress again after wiping time after time. And some of us have given up trying to progress in the hellhole of Kai, so will you please motivate us? That's the thing. There's no reason to really solo progress in Kai. It is a hellhole, like you described it. It wasn't fun for me when I did it. It wasn't enjoyable. It was toxic. It was cringe. I'm sure I could. I did it first try last time. I'm sure I could do it first try this time. But just don't. Playing Gaia, it's the better version of the game. Kai was a mistake. Everybody knows it. Other than that, Deepwoken. Deepwoken's coming soon, so playing that. Alright, this is another thing I wanted to talk about, because a lot of people are wondering, like, oh, yeah, it's impossible for you to do all this. It's possible for you to Iron Lineage this. See, how did you get Seraph? And all this stuff. So, people are asking me, solo Dragon Slayer. I did that back when you could throw a Ruby Dagger at it, and I got it that way. I literally live streamed that. I don't know if it was on Twitch or in Discord. I think it might have been on a Discord. But I literally live streamed me doing that, and that happened, and that exists. Also, things like Shinobi. Guys, the way I did Shinobi was constantly running myself into Crypt until I lost an arm, and then I used a Sagitta. This was back when there was only one guy who could give you a fake arm, or a prosthetic arm, and that guy was in Scroomville, and there was no way to get up there and without climb. So I was one-armed, and I ended up getting a tome and casting a Sagitta staircase to get up to him with the silver I needed. That's how I did Shinobi, And I don't think there's any other classes that are really like, how'd you do it? That was basically, I just wanted to clarify that really quick. A lot of people are talking about a harder Iron Lineage. I think this is just because it's really easy for me to Iron Lineage progress. On any race, for any class, it's just super easy for me to do it. It's a really straightforward process. It just takes several hours most of the time. And so a lot of people are actually wondering to add more challenges to it. And this is something that I was going to do a long time ago, but I never got around to it. I probably should have, because it would have been great. I was going to do some, like, hit list challenges, don't get hit, and play all the way through the game. I was going to do challenges like that and so on, but I doubt I'll have time to do that in the future, but it's possible. So, but I'll definitely be doing it for other games and whatnot. Maybe even like games like Minecraft, who knows? Do you view yourself as a superior being? What? What is that even supposed to mean? No. I just view myself as somebody who likes to post on YouTube. And that's it. There's no superiority complex to that at all. Alright, so here we have somebody who's just like telling me I inspired him, and then this guy, he's saying that Seraph is too easy and that it ruins the idea of Iron Lineage, which is a part of the conundrum of I wanted to upload Seraph Iron Lineage because a lot of people want to see Seraph progression, and then I didn't want to because it was too easy, and then now people are just mad at me no matter what I do. And then the last one's a guy ganking, you can't see the message. But that's the end of all the questions that you guys had. And I think that actually gets to the bottom of a lot of the questions that everybody had. That's basically it. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos. I don't think there's anything else I need to go over. That's basically it. Thanks you guys all for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking the videos, turning on the bell, all that jazz. Stay tuned for more content, and until next time, peace. See ya.